Thanks, Cathaoirleach. Yeah, I move the Sanctions Against Israel Bill 2025. This bill, in line with our moral obligations but also our legal obligations under the Genocide Convention, international conventions on apartheid, international law, is calling for a complete boycott of all economic relations with the State of Israel for the crimes of apartheid, ethnic cleansing, genocide and the ongoing persecution and oppression of the Palestinian people. There is a narrative that Israel's only crimes are illegal settlements on the West Bank, or that the genocidal slaughter that we've seen over the last 2 years in Gaza is simply the outworking of the extremism of Netanyahu and a few individual ministers. The truth, of course, is something very different. The truth is, Israel is not now, or never has been, a normal state. Israel, the State of Israel, is a death machine directed at the Palestinians whose sole purpose is the ethnic cleansing of the Palestinian people from their lands. This has been the case since 1948, and the genocidal slaughter that we have witnessed over the last 2 years is simply the outworking of that horrific reality. And it is the failure of the world to acknowledge, and the international community, including our own government, the EU, other governments, to acknowledge the genocidal nature of the Israeli regime and the fact that it is based on apartheid and ethnic cleansing, the continued extension of political cover, arms, economic support, favoured trade status that has actually emboldened Israel to commit the genocidal crimes of the last 2 years. I haven't got time to go into the evidence, but if you look at the statements of ministers, members of the military, of the Israeli Knesset, what you see is again and again and again clear statements of genocidal intent. Netanyahu has publicly declared his intention to erase Palestine from the map, and that history goes back for the entire history of the State of Israel. Just like we did with apartheid South Africa, the time for treating Israel as a normal state has to end. They must be isolated from the international community, as we did with apartheid South Africa.
Thank you, Murphy.